More controversy in the OpenAI world. That company is saying they are going to put a pause on ChatGPT 4.0, also known as Sky, after questions about how the voices for that program were chosen. They made the statement on X coming the same day as Scarlett Johansson told NPR that she said no to an offer from the company to be the voice of that program. And then they used her voice anyway, she says. The question of use of celebrities' likeness indefinitely was just one of the big concerns behind the huge SAG-AFTRA strike last fall. This is what actors and artists have been concerned about. And questions around AI regulation don't stop with just those concerns. Sammy's here to talk about why some experts say no matter all that bad stuff we just talked about, all hope shouldn't be lost.
So this is a demonstration that OpenAI had. Rules aren't set in stone. There you go. When it comes to AI.
It's going great. How about you? I see you're rocking an OpenAI hoodie. Nice choice.
Nancy Lyons is the CEO of Clockwork, a local AI tech consultancy. Okay, but just remember that voice. I'm gonna go to the Her trailer.
Hello, I'm here.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
Lyons clearly sees so much good in this tech, but worries about this. What do you think?
I mean, they definitely modeled that voice after Scarlett Johansson. The difference being she got paid for this movie.
Scarlett Johansson said she was asked multiple times by OpenAI to consider licensing her voice for a virtual assistant, and she says she told them no, even days before the demonstration. Her lawyers are asking OpenAI to stop using that voice.
The announcement is about me?
The company says a paid actor was used to create that, and it's not an imitation of the celebrity, but they suspended its release.
I think policymakers are starting to address that line.
This is an example of why we need rules of the road for AI.
Senator Amy Klobuchar and other lawmakers are scrambling to clear up those lines. The Senate Rules Committee recently advanced 3 bipartisan bills, which would require disclosure of AI use in campaigns.
You've got to be able to protect people's what we call intellectual property. It means their identities. It means their voices.
But experts insist AI can be used for good.
I use it as a virtual assistant. I use it to help me get thought starters for articles I want to write. I do a lot of public speaking, even in helping my kid with homework. You know, as an adult, I don't spend my time in those subjects anymore, and I'm a little rusty, you know, but I don't need him to know that.
In the medical field, it's helping patients with their everyday life.
Hi, can I get a grande iced brown sugar?
Alexis Bogan sometimes uses it to help her communicate after providers discovered a brain tumor. An operation damaged that part of the brain that controls the voice.
It was amazing to have, like, a little thing in the back pocket that you can just pull out and have it talk.
Technology developed by OpenAI helped create an Alexis-like AI-generated voice.
It feels amazing to get my voice back.
But even with the good,
because it's a likeness of her voice, right?
Experts say there needs to be limits.
Whatever legal action Scarlett Johansson is taking is gonna push for additional change. She's probably gonna lead the way for a case that sets the precedent that protects actors. Or not, but let's hope that she does.
This is just part of the latest saga regarding AI. The New York Times and other newspapers have sued OpenAI and Microsoft for copyright infringement too. Jana?
Well, it's important to say it does great things, but in this case, I was just reading a tech magazine that said basically what Sam Altman and his organization did was just a big ding-dong move because they asked her to do it, she said no, and then he tweeted the word her, and just that. Yeah. I'm kind of referencing ScarJo.
Yeah, I mean, Nancy said they have to have had known that this was going to happen and that this could have been, you know, a deliberate thing. Like could be, you know, this has to be a precedent that needs to be set. There needs to be rules, and we're going to figure out what that looks like.
All right, thanks so much, Sammy. Appreciate it.